Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. I haven't seen you in a few days. Maybe you're playing outside, enjoying the warm weather. That's what Eli and McKenna are doing right now. I'm gonna do a quick video. Well, it might not be quick, a few minutes on a video. We're gonna listen to a story together and then we're gonna talk about it. And then I have something that I want you to do that relates to the story. Okay? So let's watch the story together first. And I'll stop it sometimes so that we can talk about different parts of it.
Sky Color by Peter H. Reynolds.
Okay, so what's the title of our story? Sky Color. And the author of our story, Peter H. Reynolds. You might need a piece of paper and something to write with so that you can maybe write these things down if you want to. You don't have to, but it might be helpful if you write them down as we go through and ask and do these questions. Your choice.
Marisol was an artist.
I don't know if that'll work.
She loved to draw and paint. And she even had her very own art gallery.
All right, so what do we know about Marisol? This sentence just told us that she loves to draw and she loves to paint. We could probably even say that she was an artist. It says that she has her own art gallery. An art gallery is usually somewhere where you would display all your artwork. Sometimes that could be a museum, or maybe it's just like one place that is called an art gallery. It looks like Marisol's art gallery is the refrigerator in the kitchen. And you might even have an art gallery at your home that's the refrigerator in the kitchen. Do you hang pictures on the refrigerator? We do here sometimes. All right, let's keep going.
Not all her art hung in a gallery. Much of it she shared with the world. She painted posters to share ideas she believed in.
That one says, "Save the ocean."
At school, Marisol was famous for her creative clothes, her box of art supplies, and her belief that everybody was an artist.
I think I messed something up on the video.
Yes, Marisol was an artist through and through. So when her teacher told the class they were going to paint a mural for the library, Marisol couldn't wait to begin.
Okay, it says they're going to paint a mural for the library. We know what a library is, but do we know what a mural is? So a mural is a piece of artwork that is usually painted right on the wall. So you don't have a paper or a canvas or a poster or something that you paint on. For a mural, you usually paint on the wall. So that's kind of fun. We've never done that before. Okay, let's keep going.
The classroom buzzed with the sound of brainstorming. The students talked and sketched.
Do you remember what brainstorming is? Brainstorming is when we all come up with different ideas on how we think that something needs to go or what we're going to do with a different project. So in this one, they're all coming up with ideas on what they're going to do in their mural. Trying to make a plan.
They made a great big drawing. Then they marched to the library. I'll paint a fish. I'll paint one too. I'll paint the ocean. Marisol shouted, I'll paint the sky.
So they came up with a plan. What is Marisol gonna do? She's gonna paint the sky.
rummaged through the box of paint, but could not find...
Okay, let's wait for just a second. Did you hear that word rummaged? Do you know what rummaged is? It's a verb. It's something you could do. Rummaged is like dug around, where she's trying to find the paint. She dug around in the box. She rummaged through.
Find any blue.
She can't find blue for the sky.
How am I going to make the sky without blue paint? The bell rang. It was time to put their brushes down for the day. As she climbed aboard the bus, Marisol kept wondering. All the way home, she stared out the window. The sun lowered closer to the horizon.
Did you hear that word horizon? Probably remember that one from an art lesson that we've done before. What is the horizon? So the horizon is that line that we sometimes see in the sky, where the sky and the land or the water meet, and it sort of makes a line. We've done that in art before.
Later, at home, Marisol watched day turn into night. That night, Marisol settled into a deep dream. She drifted through a sky swirling with colors. The colors mixed, making too many to count. In the morning, Marisol stood waiting for the bus in the rain. The sky was not blue. She smiled. At school, Marisol raced to the library. She grabbed a dish and began adding colors. This one, that one. She swirled the brush to make an altogether new color. Marisol then began painting on the wall. A boy asked, "What color is that?" "That?" Marisol said. "That is sky color."
So her sky is not blue. Do you think it looks like the sky? All right. Now these are some of the things that you can write down as we talk about these. So we know the title of the book was Sky Color. We know the author was Peter H. Reynolds, and I wrote it down so that I would remember also. Characters. Who were the characters in this story? So Marisol was a character. Marisol. That's an unusual name. Marisol. Teacher. She had a teacher in part of the story that we heard about, telling them that they were going to make a mural. Teacher. And then the other characters were students. Students. D-E-N-T-S, students. So those were the characters in the book. We didn't learn the teacher's name and we didn't learn the student's name, but we know Marisol's name. So who is the main character in our story? The one that the story is about, that we learn the most about? That one would be Marisol. She's definitely the one that we know the most about and that the story is mainly about her. What do we know about this main character? We learned some things. She loves to paint and draw. We could probably call her an artist. And we also learned that she goes to school. Okay. What was the setting for our story? The setting is going to be the when and the where that the story takes place. So what was the setting? It was Marisol's school and her home. So part of the story was at home when she was dreaming about the colors, and the rest of the story was at school. We could even say that it was in the classroom and the library at school. Definitely. Okay. Do you remember parts of the story? There were quite a few verbs that we heard in the story. She swirled and she rummaged. Those were some new verbs that we don't usually use. What I want you to do is color or paint a picture that's going to have that horizon line. It doesn't always have to be a straight line like in our Van Gogh home project that you've been working on. It sort of goes up and down with the land. Maybe they have hills on the horizon line. That's okay too. I want you to make a picture, color a paint that has that horizon line, and you could do water or land, whichever you want for the bottom part. Your sky needs to be different colors, okay? You're not going to use blue for your sky. Just like in our story, Marisol used other colors. She swirled some around. In our Van Gogh picture that we're doing for our home project, Van Gogh does lots of swirls in the sky and he uses different colors. He does have some blue in his, but I want you to use different colors in the one that you are making, okay? In your picture that you're going to color or paint. I hope that you are working on your home project and getting that finished up. Maybe tomorrow we'll try to do another video where we can show our home projects and we can talk about them together. I think that would be fun. I'm going to try to set that up. But for right now, I want you to work on a picture where you can color or paint the sky different colors. You can use 1 or 2 colors. You can use 5 or 6 colors. In our story, Marisol used quite a few colors, and it sort of went from oranges and yellows over to some greens. I think she had some purples. That's okay too. If you want one part of your picture to be some colors and then it move into other colors, that's okay. Or maybe it's colors towards the bottom and it changes into other colors, or maybe it's just different colors all through it. That's totally fine too. I want you to do it the way that you want to do it. Okay, just don't use blue or shades of blue. No light blue, no super dark blue. Just don't use any blue. Okay, I will do another video for you soon.